Hello everyone, this is Moncef Afkir, and thank you so much for joining me in this new episode of Be in the Bridge podcast. Today's subject is, do we become what we fight against? And I want to talk about that because I noticed that in my own personal life and also in the collective, is when we feel like hurt or victim, or even when we try to just speak our truth when it was not accepted before, or it was judged and rejected. What started by just defending ourselves to just be who we are, at some point, unconsciously, we start judging others for the actions that they take, for the way they see us. And what we do, we try to force them to our own way, to accept our path, to accept who we are, instead of also letting them be free to see the world, experience life, and see us in their own way, in the way they choose. And of course, we need to create boundaries when it is needed. But here I'm talking more about out of fear. We start creating those walls. We start using that defense mechanism, and we start believing that our freedom depends on changing others and forcing them to behave or to react or to see us in a certain way. And here what happens is that the victim becomes the perpetrator. And if you can contemplate what's happening in your personal life, for me, I witnessed that several times or many times before, trying to over-defend myself out of fear, and also we can see that in the collective. And here my perspective is that what can help us through that is owning our own traumas, owning the dense emotions that are ours, letting go of others that we picked up from them or inherited from our ancestors, trying to let go, to transmute any energies that need to be shifted. And I talked about that in several episodes in the past. Because what happens is that, how do I describe it? It's like we are able to embody our soul more fully. And with time, with practice, we start feeling safe in who we are. We start being safe in our light. And the less we have that need to protect ourselves, it's like our light becomes much more stronger, that the judgments that we receive from others, they can't affect us anymore. Take a deep breath. And when I, like the topic is, do we become what we fight against? I don't mean by that we need to run away. We need to ignore things that are happening. But like I mentioned, when we are in that state of being, that we are safe in who we are in our light, when we feel that confidence, that power, that strength, it's like we are able to hold that light within the darkness. We are able to see through the darkness and find the light. And we are able to keep moving forward to share our light, to share our gifts, our message. And with time, we have less of that need of approval from others. We know that our gifts, what we do, are made for some and not for others. Some they will accept it, it will resonate with them, but others, like what we are creating, what we are sharing, it doesn't work for them. And when we understand that, so that need of having the approval of others becomes lower and lower. Take a deep breath. And this episode, it's like I feel it's related to the previous one where I talked about the filters through which we relate to others and create our life. If you listen to that or you didn't yet, I invite you to listen to that episode, because I explain why we relate to others in a certain way, why we fight with others, where we have like some of the reasons that can still keep the conflicts happening, like within our personal life or in the collective. And why owning our own energy, our own traumas, and taking the steps to transmute those, to heal those, can really affect the way the collective, can really affect the collective's energy. And know that when you own your own traumas, your own energy, you are leading the way toward love, and also you are creating path that will show others what is possible, that we can co-create even though we can be different, we have different backgrounds, and we start shifting like the wounds that we inherited that are still perpetuating the conflicts that we are experiencing, and the unconscious reactions that we are taking. So yeah, you are leading the way when taking that path of owning your own energy. So take a deep breath. And so that was the message for today. I hope it serves you. And if it resonates with you, I invite you to like the video, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And also I would love to hear your perspective about the subject. You can type it on the comments section. And so I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.